will be covering dental subjects. This is the first video of dental materials. In today's video, I will go through the table of specifications so you can understand what topics will be covered in this subject. This lecture is only for orientation, not detailed explanation. I will read through the topics one by one, and detailed lectures will be uploaded separately for each topic. Let's start with our first week work, which is tooth cutting materials, in which we will describe the introduction of tooth cutting materials, differentiate rotatory instruments, discuss handpieces in detail, explain rotatory cutting instruments, illustrate hazards with the rotatory instruments. Also, we have the practical identification of the tooth cutting instruments. Then our week 2 work is dental ceramics, in which we have porcelain, classification of dental porcelain, and describe the types and the properties of dental porcelain, discuss fabrication of porcelain crown, describe processing defects of all porcelain crown, and the practical performance, which is fabrication of all metal and all porcelain crown. Week number 3 work is dental cements, introduction of dental cements, classify dental cements, properties of dental cements. Practical is identification of dental cements. Then we have week number 4 work, which is silicate cements, introduction of silicate cements, composition of silicate cements, and practical is measure water powder ratio of silicate cement, manipulate silicate cement, and then we have zinc phosphate cement, which is our week number 5 to 6 work, in which we will give the introduction of zinc phosphate cement, composition, classification, manipulation, variation in the zinc phosphate cement. Practical performance is manipulation of the zinc phosphate cement, measure water powder ratio of zinc phosphate cement. Week number 7 to 8 work is zinc polycarboxylate cement, in which we will give the introduction, composition, classification, manipulation, and the properties. Also, we have the practical here, manipulate zinc phosphate cement, measure water to powder ratio of the zinc phosphate cement. Then we have week number 9 work, which is calcium hydroxide cement. First is introduction, composition, then mechanism of action for forms of the calcium hydroxide available. Then we have the practical performance, which is measure water to powder ratio of the calcium hydroxide, manipulate calcium hydroxide cement. Then we have the week number 10 to 11 work, which is glass ionomer cement, in which we will give introduction, classification, composition, setting, reaction, solubility, and disintegration, adhesion, aesthetic, biocompatibility, and anti-carcinogenic properties, manipulation method, and the sandwich technique. Practical is manipulation of GIC, measure water to powder ratio, how to prepare tooth surface for GIC, discuss the procedure of sandwich technique. Then we have week number 12 to 13 work, which is dental amalgam, in which we will study introduction of dental amalgam, classification, indications, contraindications, composition and role of the components, properties, temperature, titration, and condensation, porosity, dimensional changes of dental amalgam, and manipulation of dental amalgam. Practical performance is manipulation of dental amalgam, demonstrate how to perform condensation, demonstrate how to perform burnishing, carving, finishing, and polishing of dental amalgam. And then we have week number 14 work, which is definition of direct filling gold, classify direct filling gold in detail, and discuss the manipulation of direct filling gold. Practical is manipulate direct filling gold. Then we have denture based resins, in which we will define them, classify them, and also different properties of denture based materials, in which we have the practical performance, demonstrate different steps in fabrication of denture base. Then we have week number 16 work, which is composite resins, in which we will give the introduction about 8 components of the composite resins, classification of resin based composite, and then we have the practical here, which is demonstrate different steps of the composite cement. This is all about dental material. This was the overview of dental materials. In the next lecture, we will start with the first topic, which is dental amalgam. If you find this useful, you may subscribe so you don't miss upcoming lectures.